Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
More of season 4. The first 2 have already been so much better. You could see it in the quality of like the writing, and because everything's just, even though it's been 2 episodes, it's like we've had so much more story in 2 episodes than
everything's been like jam packed into like the episodes.
They've still had like cases, obviously, in each episode, but like
it's definitely less.
It's more focused on
humorous, I want to say, because he's still like funny self, but
it's
not as joke. It doesn't have as much of a joking.
Yes, because like no one's on the same page.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
It's really Dan and Chloe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
because they're both
like obviously
real buttheads.
She like kind of like she obviously told what's his name that she couldn't go through with it.
Yeah.
Did they say the priest's name? Yeah, he did. What was his name? Father. I'm not gonna.
Father McKinley.
You might be right with that.
I might be.
You might be right with that.
Yeah, and this ended with him in Lucifer's apartment, right? Saying, I want to tell you the truth about what Chloe's been up to or something.
I don't remember specifically what he said.
I really don't. I know he's going to tell her that, like, he's going to try to flip them on each other and try to, like...
That's what it seems
but, like...
That's what we're
Lucifer
guessing.
has no problem, like, going and asking her. She'll tell him the truth as to what happened, and then like
at this point, it seems like she will. It seems like she's like buying into it because she watched him save her life, like risk his own life,
right? For her,
right? Exactly.
And one of her main points was that he doesn't care about anybody but himself.
But that proves that he's wrong, or that
I think didn't like Lucifer say earlier on, like the depictions of him are always wrong.
Well, he's always said
like
that.
Now it's like come back to bite him.
Well, it bothers him.
Yeah.
All the different depictions of him. But, like, the main one is obviously that he's evil.
Right.
You know?
One of them, remember the one that had the guy had, like, a goat? He was dressed up as a goat.
Yeah, when was that?
I think it's, like, season 1.
Yeah, it must have been a while ago. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Forgot all about that.
But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. And Dan needs to lighten up with Lucifer.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that. And then I'm like trying to figure out where they're going to go with this priest. Like, is it just going to be a season's worth of him manipulating the 2 of these people?
No, I bet you it's going to be pretty quick. He's got to be. It could even be that he's working for, obviously he's working for.
My main problem is, do you think he's going there with intent, like, because Chloe kept saying, like, you never met him, you don't know him.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I don't think.
Do you even know who he is? And like he was like, no, I don't. I've never met him.
I mean, I guess there's a chance that he could be like, she wanted me to meet you.
That's what I'm saying. So, is he going there with genuine purpose of like, maybe I should actually try and get to know him and see?
I guess it could go either way.
I hope that's the case, because then I feel like Lucifer might be able to win him over.
Bad, yeah.
But I feel like maybe he's still going there with bad intentions, so I don't know.
They could be. They could be trying to trick us. Jerry's a tricky little bitch.
And Jerry's a tricky little bastard. Tricky Jerry. All right, let's watch it.
All right.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
Nudity. Uh-oh. Control yourself.
And smoking.
John. You want me to turn it off?
You're all vices for me.
I'm an investigator for the Vatican. The detective would never do that. Chloe is a good person with a good heart.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to play them against each other.
She went through whatever drove her to Rome. You need to be careful, Mr. Morningstar. God knows what she has planned for him.
Yeah, he's like trying to make him nervous.
He's just making it seem like whatever happens to him could be Chloe doing it, not him setting it up.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But now it's going to be like... It's just another thing where they're going to be, like, separated, you know?
Recently, I got clarity on a very similar issue. And...
Ella needs to know.
Well, I think it's Dan's phone.
Who's doing that?
Please tell me it's Lucifer.
No.
Yeah. That's my phone number. Lucifer's been posting these.
It's Lucifer.
It's not funny, Chloe.
That's a genius idea. To fuck with somebody.
Torture me.
Look, I know you and Lucifer
Collins in the Chewbacca voice. Oh man.
I'm sick and tired of everybody making excuses for him. I wish you could just see a little bit.
But what I'm seeing is that
He's gonna have to show Dan.
and Ella, Chloe's noticing in both of them that she's gonna be like,
He's trying to be better.
she's now she's kind of understanding where
His own way.
where he used to deal with her.
Because it's tough when you're trying to keep that secret to like also maintain. Like he's not a bad guy, but like on paper he is.
Right.
Strangest thing just happened.
Linda's pregnant.
We'll call it a tie.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You think Linda's an angel in disguise, don't you? I've been wondering the same thing. Maybe she's not even human.
Or maybe you became more human than you realize.
Probably makes more sense.
What do we care what other people think?
I'm just saying, showing people that you can change is.
Ah, here it is. Wrong bucket.
Chloe, there's no change in this. I don't think. Everyone needs to know who he is. So that no one cares
He doesn't
anymore.
care.
To be honest, I don't know much about Susan's life here. I just came from El Salvador. She was supposed to pick me up from the airport. When she didn't show, I came here and...
I don't know about you, Oscar.
I was just about to say the same exact.
I'm leaning not guilty.
Rocket scientist. Gosh, look what I am. Right, so you haven't told anyone about me.
No. No, not a soul.
God damn it. It's so easy to get into his head, you know? And like trip him up. You just
Why?
plant a little tiny seed in Lucifer's head and his own mind takes it wherever.
No, that wasn't a seed. What do you mean?
He was testing to see if
Yeah,
she was gonna lie to him. or
right.
not.
And she did.
Right. But if that guy didn't plant the seed, he wouldn't have never tested her
Oh.
like that.
You burden her with your petty concerns now. Run along. Come on, shoot.
Imagine this happening.
So, congratulations.
Like a spouse who suspects their partner's been cheating, an accusation of betrayal is a bell that can't be unrung.
Linda's the best.
Yep. That's why she's the therapist.
I wish she was my therapist. I don't even go to therapy.
Call her.
I would just to talk to her.
Honestly, I'm not sure if that's what I believe anymore.
These two have to find out.
Yep.
And they're playing it like they need to both find out at the same time, you know?
Well, receipts tracked to the credit card of tech genius Kim Billionaire, owner of Brody Aerospace.
I'm not
Anders
worried
Brody.
about Ella finding out at all.
No
Dan,
way.
a little bit.
It'll change her back and like make her so happy.
But I think Dan will be shocked initially,
But
but
then he'll know about that Charlotte's okay.
then yeah, exactly.
Cue relentless onslaught of small penis jokes in 3, 2, 1. You know, because he's compensating.
There's guilt. I mean,
Oh, well, I thought. Okay, well, never mind.
So you think that he's hosting?
I would have put my money on that too, Chloe.
Yeah.
well, sometimes betrayal comes from ones we expect the least, doesn't it, detective?
He just lays it on
And he's
so
gonna be
thick.
so mean to him.
Yeah.
We know about the flowers. They tracked back to you. Lucifer, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Please.
He ripped it. Oof, the hair.
Is it true that human spawn erupt from their mother's bodies in a ceremony of blood and pain?
What? No. And how?
Your sex holes are never going back to normal.
Okay, Mace.
Your sex holes.
That's enough.
We hooked this guy up to it once.
Okay, goodbye, Mace.
I want to know more. She's probably done everything.
Oh yeah.
I love that hair on her too.
Yeah, I really love Maeve.
She's so
as,
gorgeous.
Like a human being. Like,
Yes.
While Brody's been in custody, the real killer just struck again.
Shit. Is it weird that I own that exact same knife?
Yep. Tattoos that were removed. And
I'm guilty.
design
I knew it.
looked like
I knew there was something shady about this guy.
apparently Ramirez grew up
Mine's
in
different
foster
color, though.
homes, got mixed up
Yeah,
with
right.
alcohol, got arrested
Because you
a bunch
left it
of
in those
times.
bodies.
Before he goes.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
He's just trying to clean up his life.
Dan
you
needs
know?
to take a
I
day
hate
off.
Dan right now.
Dan, why is nobody making him go home?
Everything's making him so mad. He's just throwing things around like a lunatic.
No.
No.
That
Who's in charge around here now, right? Do we even know?
From their past.
Who's the lieutenant now?
I was wrong. Oh. Never said that before. Feels good, man.
You know, not exactly a date, but maybe something better.
Well, it sounds like you have something very particular in mind.
I think she actually does, and he's gonna mess it up because
he's gonna think she's up to no good.
Yeah, exactly. Enter Amenadiel. He looks so cool sitting there.
This one shows the baby that all animals poop. I just wanted to help.
You don't need to worry about me. And, you know, I
think she'll eventually accept his help.
Something's going on. Yeah, she just needs to.
I think she's scared.
Panicking, yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so at what age did your parents teach you to hunt?
What's going on here? Made you know she's not allowed to play with knives. Because we gotta wait for a judge to give us a stupid warrant.
No, you don't.
Says who?
He's gonna turn into a vigilante.
I got word from a colleague of mine in Rome that she'd met with a priest who was hell-bent on banishing the devil from Earth.
Yeah, now he's
And you will
long.
get paid to do this.
Yeah, I guess he wants him to find out that she was actually going to do it.
Is that the man? Not a man, Your Excellency. The prophecy is real.
I like how there's like this little organization.
Everything will come together soon.
It's like a hidden society, like Vatican thing. Like
Vatican, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't
Well, then there's gonna be a problem.
You're crazy.
He's gonna be like, all right, Mason's gonna come in.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. He might be with her.
That's why he's so confident. Yeah. Oh, this is funny. Oh, Jesus. That was a good stunt.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Maze can handle it.
The stunt team did a great job there. That guy really sold that swing on me. Though.
Yeah.
The choreography in this season's already better
Really
than all
good,
the other
yeah.
seasons. The stunt guy, I like when they kind of overdo it just a tiny bit.
Detective, what's this?
Nothing.
Oh, right. Well, if it's
I
nothing,
forgot
you
she
won't
still
mind me
had it.
drinking then, will you?
I know where the killer is.
What?
And he's about to skip town.
Saved by the case.
So you're saying they trusted him?
Damn
made
it.
their dark side's vulnerable, and then he just
They got us.
stabbed them in the back.
He's gonna really beat the hell out of somebody, I think.
I was thinking the same thing.
Lucifer.
He's definitely kicking the shit out of the door. Yeah.
Yep.
Show us who you really are.
When's gonna come out?
I failed.
What the hell?
May God forgive me.
Oh my god!
I bet you he was in cahoots with the priest.
Oh! That went so far into his mouth.
Well, that does it. I'll never be able to eat beef kebabs ever again.
Unless it's a two-way mirror.
Yep. Shit.
I wanted to show someone who or what you really are.
It was whoever that other priest was.
Oh, true.
When he called him Your Excellency.
Just who exactly am I in danger from?
They need to sit down and have a real conversation with each other.
You worked at the same parish in El Salvador as Oscar Rivas. It's quite the coincidence.
Oscar was a...
Yeah, can't they arrest him?
Yeah.
to do what was necessary.
I will find it, and I won't stop until there's enough to put you away.
Is he gonna be a witness?
Necessary. I'll testify.
Yes.
Anything you need. I'm sorry, but you're sick, William.
You're supposed to be good. And you should know the real story if you are good.
Yeah.
You should have done this. Not
No!
Should
No,
have.
I didn't see that coming.
You should have done that speech.
Will you marry me?
Why did he announce it so loud?
It's like funny because he's like still taller than her on his knee.
Right?
I think I just need someone to hold my hand and tell me everything's gonna be okay.
He's like, I could do that.
Well, you're in good hands, lady.
Yeah.
I promise you, Linda. Everything is gonna be okay.
The way he talks, like when he does that soft tone,
Soothing voice.
it's like you really are an angel.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, pal. You really got me through a rough one.
I arrested Father Kinley, so you don't have to worry about him coming after you anymore.
Now time for a chat.
Yep, like they always do.
They need one.
Yep.
How could you do that to me? To me?
Because I'm terrified!
Mm-hmm.
And I realized, Lucifer, you're not that guy.
No. What if I am that guy?
You don't have to be.
Could you accept me like this?
I don't know.
Then I have my answer.
I understand that both their point of views. Problem with Lucifer is he has to realize he doesn't need the devil face anymore. He doesn't need to be that person anymore.
He doesn't need to. He knows that he has control over it, though, and he wants it. And that's
the problem.
Defined him for so long. It is a part of him.
What makes you so sure Chloe Decker is even his first love?
Of course she is. Who else could it be?
What the hell is this? Why does she seem like she just broke out of somewhere, you know? Like she's like free again.
Like a demon or something.
Yeah.
She's got like a little
crazy.
devilish kind of look on her.
She's definitely a little crazy.
I know.
Jerry.
I can tell she's a little
You
crazy.
sly guy.
Yeah,
she
attracted
definitely
to
is.
her.
Oh, very attracted
So
to
you
her.
know. That's how you know.
Yep. Well, I mean, you have to she has to be at least comparable to Chloe, you know, like if she's gonna be one of Lucifer's loves.
If that's who we're like,
That has to be.
Right. That's who they led us to assume that she is.
Yeah. It seemed, and she was clearly like, oh my god, I haven't had a drink in so long. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Maybe like she's been trapped in hell.
Yeah, maybe like she broke out or. And
She wasn't all white. Like you don't think she could have been like an angel girlfriend?
She could be anything.
Maybe a bad news
But I don't know.
angel girlfriend.
She's definitely something mystical,
Divine.
You know? Yeah, divine. Because it has to be. Why else would she not be? There's no way like just a regular human would be Lucifer's first love, you know. This is gonna be something that goes back to like way back when, you know. It's got to be.
It could actually lead to the reason why Chloe got blessed.
Yeah, maybe there's more of an explanation behind everything.
You know what I mean? Like maybe like they were trying to get rid of this girl. You understand where I'm going with that?
You know what I mean?
That's
Like, not the case. Because then that's like Lucifer's point is totally right. Then everything was made up.
Oh yeah.
I'm already like about it anyway. Still, you still by putting her there, you still set her up for that. You know.
True. Didn't it look like there's going to be kind of a thing between Maze and Dan?
I was just gonna say that.
He's definitely trying to be a wild boy, and who better be wild with than Maze?
I think they're gonna have a little fling. At the most.
They're definitely hooking up a couple times.
But then I think something's gonna happen. Dan's gonna figure his shit out, and
yeah, or he'll catch feelings, and then Maze will have to put him in his place, and then he'll start crying.
I also think by the end of this season, Dan and Ella will both know the truth. Maybe. Actually, you know what?
I think very soon. I can't see it going more than a couple more episodes. For at least one of them.
There's not that many left anyway, you know. There's only 10 in total.
I know, but still.
I think it's either at the end of this season or sometime next season because they're focusing too much on Dan and Ella, like their problems, and they're both kind of related, like
different but related, yeah.
Because them knowing the truth could make them both feel better about what they're sad about.
Everything that's causing them trouble, right?
That's why it's like, but then like you can't even think about that because then like the bigger shit, like him being an asshole.
Dan?
No, Lucifer.
Lucifer's being an asshole?
Not an asshole. He's just being Lucifer.
Why? What did he do?
He doesn't need to be the devil anymore. How has he not learned this yet?
I'm confused why you think this. He loves the face. He's not being the devil. That's just his face. Like it's his.
No,
it's his part of it.
Remember when he couldn't use the devil face? That was because he wasn't acting like that anymore.
Maybe,
they said that's what it was,
or that's how he felt inside. Is that he just didn't feel whatever. But regardless, he waited so long specifically because he was afraid of exactly this happening if he showed her his face. Now it happened.
Yes,
it's devastating.
My point is, he already experienced a moment of time where when he was acting very well, he couldn't understand why he couldn't get his devil face back.
Right.
It was because he was blocking that out.
Right.
And that's why the wings were coming out. That's what it should be like. Not.
Yeah, but regardless, the devil face and the devil part of him is who he is, even if he doesn't do it anymore, it's who he was. So if she can't accept it, then
yeah, but he's asking her like specifically, like, can you deal with seeing this face all the time? That's what it kind of seems like he's like throwing it at her.
Yeah, because that face represents all that bad shit that she said.
That's my
because
point.
He probably really did do that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who knows if it was like wars or, you know what I mean? What happened? Not the crazy stuff like eating kids and stuff, but you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think he did necessarily as bad as what they say.
Why else would he feel so bad and like want to show that face then?
Well, because it's still a symbol of something that people think is bad.
He's done some fucked up stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's crazy.
But I don't think it's as bad
but
as
regardless, he doesn't want, like, if she can't accept it, then I don't blame him. I don't think he's being an asshole at all. I'm on his side.
I don't think he needs to use the devil face.
He doesn't need to use it either. But she should still be able to accept it if she wants to be with him. It is still a part of him, regardless of if he's going to show it or not. Like,
what does it matter if you're never going to show it to her?
Because you want her to be like fully in your life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if he does want to bring her down to hell for something? Like, you know what I mean?
And then another thing that bothers me is he doesn't even like the devil face.
I know.
That's what drives me nuts. So why is he so invested in
I thought he did like it.
No. He was given that devil face. Why would he buy his...
I don't think that's true anymore. I thought that once Amenadiel figured out that like they were causing these issues to themselves.
Yeah, okay.
So I think it's always been like I think he gave himself that devil face when he became the devil. Like, I don't know that he had it when he was like an angel.
Yeah,
you know, but he might have. He might have very well. Like,
well, I see what you're saying, but and you are right. He technically he gave it to himself.
Right.
But it's like that's the whole point. Like, you did it to yourself. Like,
yeah, but so that's what I'm saying. That's to my point. So that's just something that's his. If
but
she has to accept it.
But that's not something good. She shouldn't have to accept that. That's
you don't. That's not. You don't only accept the good things of somebody, pal. If you love somebody, you gotta accept the bad ones too.
I get that, but the way the way he's bringing it about is like, you know, like every now and then I might pop into this face. No, you shouldn't.
No, I don't think it was.
That's what
like
saying.
that. But it's
then
just
what does it matter if he does?
It's not saying that every now and again is gonna do that, but. This is in me, so there is a chance that it could happen, and if you're gonna act like this every time, like, then do you really like care about me the way that you're saying?
No,
that's how I would take it. What I mean.
I'm taking it as like if he uses the devil face now, like he shouldn't be because he's doing something wrong.
But he's not really doing anything wrong. He's just punishing people.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean. You're scaring him half to death, but like that's what he does.
You don't think he would have let that guy's head get ripped off on the boat if she wasn't there?
He definitely would have.
Exactly, that's my point.
But maybe not actually, because he's never done it in the show ever. The only actual person that he's killed is Cain.
All right, so that's my point before, because you said he's probably done this evil shit. So has he?
I'm saying in like hell and stuff. Like I'm saying not like the eating kids and like torturing humans and stuff. That's clearly not true. But like there are stories of like whatever he's doing in hell, he is doing.
Right,
bad things
I agree
to people,
with that.
just like Maze. Maze is a demon. They're doing bad things.
That's my point, though.
What?
He shouldn't be using the devil face. So
but it's the best way to punish people.
He shouldn't be punishing people anymore.
He's the devil.
He doesn't like doing it.
But it's still his job.
He does, but he doesn't. I don't know.
He does like it. He didn't. He just wanted to spite God, so he was on like this rampage. But like, I mean, I don't know that I see him going back, but I do think that there's a chance that he ends up going back there.
Oh, I think 100% we're gonna eventually. We better at some point in the show. Like God there has to be an interaction with God and him. Like,
oh, definitely.
I mean,
definitely.
That's like the crux of the story at this point, you know?
Yeah.
When do you think that happens, though? Is that something you think happens like? the very end.
It's I don't know. It could go either way. They could do it in this. They could do it in this season.
That would blow my mind.
You know what I mean? Like to try to like they were like, oh, sorry for canceling it, guys.
What's coming
Let's go. Huge.
Jerry's like, you want to say fuck me again, huh? Watch this. He's like, watch this cliffhanging ending.
Yeah, it could be. You know what I mean? I could see it going that way, or possibly like because season 5's 2 parters, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So I could even see it going like into like the second part. If it's not like this season, I could see it like being dragged out to like much later. But you never know.
Yeah, I feel like there's too much there for them to save it for the very end of the show. Like I feel like there's a lot to be hashed out.
A lot to be right. It could go anywhere with it.
But I don't know. But then on the flip side, I feel like there's a lot for Lucifer to still figure out and learn before I feel like God can come down and be like, you did it on your own. Like, I had nothing to do with any of this, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe he does come down. I don't know.
I mean, there also is a chance that, I mean, I guess because Amenadiel's there, but like, he was banished. Like, the banishment didn't get revoked. You know what I mean? Like, imagine he doesn't like him.
Yeah, imagine if God was like,
I gotta go down and talk to Lucifer.
Like
I thought we kicked him out of here.
He really is a dick. That would be actually hilarious. I kind of hope that happens.
Did I make Chloe? You goddamn right I put her there. I don't like you. You've been bugging me since you were little.
Yeah. Can't you figure it out like your big brother?
Imagine.
I also love that, like, Amenadiel, we said it during the episode, but, like, he's just like, okay.
It's everybody's attitude actually is different. Like Linda too. That was a crazy little... I like when people are like that. I like doing things on my own too. But
no,
you didn't get pregnant on your own. Like, and it's only the one guy that got you pregnant who's trying to help. Like, I guess he's being a little too much.
She's
but
just
like,
panicking.
Like, that was a crazy thing to say. I would be pissed if somebody said that to me. Like, I'm perfectly fine on my own. But okay. Well, so what does that mean? I'm
that's
still
why
going to,
his
still going to
stubbornness.
everything.
His stubbornness, though, like to keep doing it, eventually got through.
Yeah, he's just a dummy on how he does things.
Will you marry me? He like yelled it so loud.
It was good. I really do love this. Oh,
I said it during the episode.
This is the best.
I'm more like intently paying attention
for sure.
But like you said, like it's even more so with this one. Way less comedy. We're definitely laughing way less.
Yeah, it's much darker. It's like a real like.
But I think eventually
it'll lighten up. Once
I think next season will, because I think by that point we might be a little.
It could even be even funnier because then he could be doing like crazy things and everybody
has
to cover for him. You know.
Yeah, I hope so.
Did you just throw that boat across the river?
Like, even though like they're going through like a bad time, like it's fun having Chloe know now. Like every time they go on the screen together, I'm like, oh, that's right, she knows.
Yeah. Well, that talk didn't go well, but one of them's going to. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know how he gets over that.
I get. Like, she has to get over it. She's gonna have to accept him and like have like a real good apology.
Yeah, I think something. Why would another? So
I don't know. I don't know if that was to like lure us off of, like
we're not. I don't know what's gonna happen with the priest because there's no way he's just in jail.
No, and he was too calm.
He's gonna do something crazy. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
he has to.
He's lost it, which is fucked up because he hasn't actually lost it because he's actually correct. It's just like killing the people's crazy. Yeah. Like, but you know what I mean? Like. I get what it's driving him crazy. It's like what we talk about all the time. Imagine like telling somebody the truth and they don't ever believe you. Like no matter you can't prove it to them. Like, but you are telling the truth. How like insane that makes you.
Exactly.
Yeah. It drives me nuts. Like times 1,000,000 for him.
Well, yeah, I guess, but.
And he's right.
I don't know. I just part of me like. I get frustrated because I'm like, I just want them to like, just when you think they're together, like,
oh yeah, they're gonna keep doing that though. No, this will probably be the last big fight.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think by the end of this season or going into next season, she'll be.
Yeah, then
she'll be okay. That's why it makes me think maybe they'll focus on then Dan and Ella finding out. Then I don't know.
Or while they're fighting, that's what they focus on.
But like you said, like
distract you.
It might be soon because they're focusing on it.
Right, and a lot of things are happening in each episode. Like they're not leaving things open. Like it's pretty cool.
The stakes are a lot higher, it seems, with this season. Yeah. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.